Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for February the 4th, 2021. Just going to get things in order for you. Now, I'm going to start something slightly different. We're going to start the day with a charm. And I do feel like with the energy that's happening at the moment, with this very strong Aquarius energy coming through, it's going to feel like every day is like a totally different day. Things are kind of, waking up. Yesterday was that, and now it's a totally different day. So what do I have? I've got a little grapevine. Beautiful. So it's a day perhaps of reaping some sort of harvest or reward, a day of abundance or feeling like you have enough. It can be a day of, the grapes are usually a sign of abundance and having enough. So I do feel like we'll see what it plays out. This is going to be a theme that's coming through for the day about how you're feeling about what it is that you've got at this moment in time. So we have the Empress, here comes abundance coming through. So that seems to be a theme already. Venus, Libra, Taurus, Pisces coming through. And you might actually have those people in your life. They might actually, if you're from those signs, you might actually be feeling this more potently, or you might have someone from that is a Taurus, Libra or Pisces in your life that is coming in with the energy of abundance that is kind of, it helps you step into that space as well. So, and we also have the Four of Wands and the Sun, Leo and Aries, and Jupiter, Aries. So the Four of Wands coming in and the Sun card. So, yeah, I mean, gosh, we're going to put them down like this. So the sun is shedding light on an area of your life where you can really start preparing and bringing things together now and plan for more, to bring in more to your life. So the sun's having this very strong conversation with both of them about what resources you need to bring in, what people you need to be attracting. And so you're going to be getting a lot of information around this. And then the sun's also having a lovely conversation with the Empress about what it is that you value, how this plays out in your world, and how this can be expanded into something that's going to feel more fulfilling and abundant. So yeah, it's beautiful, interesting energy. I feel like that Leo and Aries energy, it's a day to again, it's around your will and your motivation to be wanting to do something, to want to do this. So the sun might be showing you areas where you haven't been wanting to do this, or where you've been lacking motivation, and how that's playing out in your life. It can also be showing you where to find this, what truly deeply resides in your heart, what truly and it's also bringing, I'm just being shown the courage. It's having a conversation, shedding some light on areas where you can find more strength, resilience and courage. Gosh, the sun, it's come out again. My gosh, it's been the dominant energy of the day. It's very beautiful Leo energy because the sun rules Leo. But again, this is a day of breakthroughs, possible breakthroughs. If you can listen to these conversations, or the energy that this sun is shedding light on something, showing you something in your world, and you can take that information and break through an energy here that has been stopping you from stepping into this Empress energy of this abundance and fertility in your world. So it can be wanting to bring in more money, more creativity, more success. It can be bringing in more love. It can be bringing in all sorts of things, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your world. So that sun card's so important. We have the Two of Pentacles. So we're looking at an area where you've been, an energy of where you've been, going back and forth over something. You might have been feeling ambivalent. Your energies might have been taken in two different directions, so you haven't been able to fully focus and give your energy to one thing, because this can be about finding balance in your life. It can be about work-life balance. It can be finding balance in terms of how your money's coming in and having that more of a balanced scenario rather than how it might have been in the past or might be right now. So it's bringing through all of this where it's kind of, again, the sun is shedding light on that. It's surrounded at this. It's got the sun next to it, the sun on top of it. So this is going to be a huge thing, this Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles just says, I'm not sure of the direction. I'm not sure of the path. I'm not sure of where I should be putting my energies. And so this energy is very clearly showing you with that Four of Wands where you can put your focus, where you can put your energies in order to bring in what it is that you want there. So what else is coming in next to it? The Two of Wands. So we've got two twos. It's about starting something, or the energy of starting something and how that plays out. And again, this is underneath the wands, the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands. And again, the sun is directly shining, but not directly upon it. So the way that it is working, I feel like someone is going to get very clear direction about how to start something as well, and and it might involve a decision of letting something go. It really is the idea of saying yes to something. Yes, I'm wanting to start this. So, yeah, it's a very, very interesting energy. I'm liking this. And it's interesting because, we've got the Four sitting on top of the Two. The Four is a more powerful energy. It's double. Four is double too. So, if we've got looking at the Empress energy, it's all about expansion, doubling something, making something bigger, thinking twice as big as what you were thinking, or looking for twice the success, or, they're saying that this could be, twice as big as what you're thinking. So it's got a lot of potential. So we have, a collective of pixies. We move on to the fairies card. And it's kind of saying, this might be something that you might have not wanted to do for whatever reason. Perhaps there's an element of it not being enjoyable, to have to sit down and plan, look at this, bring resources, work out how this is going to happen. It's a planning phase, that Four of Wands. But it's saying, find a way. There's an opportunity today to find a way to, if you're going to do it, enjoy it. Be lighthearted about it. Find a way that you can step into this and really, if you've been finding it boring or burdensome, or you just haven't been inspired to do it, take a different, they're showing me take a different approach today, a more lighthearted, even silly approach. Maybe not even taking it particularly seriously. If you're finding the seriousness of it overwhelming, that's, you're going to be getting, it's going to be different to all of you, and you're going to be getting that information with that sun right in the center there. He of the fiery sword. Now, this is very much like the Ace of Wands for me. So this fiery energy is coming in with the Leo and Aries energies coming in very nicely, working very nicely. So with that Venus energy that's coming through, the sun's working very nicely with Venus. And he of the fiery sword is all about, and this is around your home, feeling determined, having the motivation, having the drive to do something, the ability to start something. So it's it opens you up. So some people can feel a little bit too exposed with this energy. It can feel vulnerable, but for others it can feel like empowering, motivating, lots of energy stepping into this. I'm feeling it very much around the sacral or the base chakra, around the genital and pelvic regions as well. There's an openness. So it could be a great day to be doing some kind of hip opening or any kind of energy around that, wearing yellow. They're great, or just putting things that are red and yellow around is a great day for that around your home. So, I feel like there is a sense of being able to finally do something around the home that maybe you haven't been able to for whatever reason. The home can also be, we have, this is the number 4, and we have the 4 of Wands. So again, it's about building a foundation about what it is that you truly want. And the home can represent your sense of self, of who you are as well. So let's pull a card for career and finance. We have Epona's wild daughter. Interesting that she's come through. I feel like it's a day of finishing things off, tying up some loose ends. You're very close to the end of something, into a huge cycle, the end of a project, the end of a cycle in terms of career and finance. There's a sense that needing to go back and look at something, perhaps reworking something, but it is a sense that you are so close now. So it could be driving you slightly insane, just kind of getting to the finish line. But I feel like something's finishing, something. It could be something as small as a basic task. It can be something huge as finishing a career. So it can be any of those things. It can be around money. It can be the end of a term deposit and you getting access to money. So it can be anything like that. But I feel like you're so close, so close. It's just that last little push could be frustrating, but for some of you, it doesn't necessarily have to be so. So let's look at love and relationships for the day. Luminous Doom is coming out. So, yeah, I don't actually necessarily feel like this is you, but it could be. I feel like there's just an energy of someone being a bit down today, someone perhaps feeling a bit overwhelmed by these conversations that have been brought up around stepping and planning and being able to bring in this more abundance. And so I do feel like this might be someone that you're encountering, or an energy that's around you, or it could even be an energy that you're feeling yourself, that it's hard to step into this energy. It's trying to motivate you, this energy. And for some of you, some people are not going to want to step into that for whatever reason. So he kind of he's saying to me, what is there to be down about? And, that is a question I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to answer him for that, because for a lot of us, there are a lot of things to be down about. There's a lot of things in the world and what's been happening in our lives. But there is some really good energies around. So if you're feeling like this, it could be good it's looking at reworking a plan or looking at drawing new resources to your life. So it can be, the challenge could be trying to pull yourself up over that energy to be able to feel these energies as well for some people around you. And so you might actually feel like it's one of those days where, depending on where you are, you can be feeling like this, feeling like you're making a breakthrough. Other people can be feeling like completely stuck and not being able to access that. So it can be, that, like polar opposites. And then we have the Fawn coming in as final energy. And this is such a beautiful, I've just been told crystal clear. Things are going to be crystal clear in your head. So it's how you receive this information. This sun is giving you a lot of information, a lot of clarity about how things have worked and how things can be made better and how you can replan and make something really good. And depending on how you respond to that, but I feel like this energy is dropping in crystal clear. You'll get some very clear direction for the day from spirit, from those higher energies, and from yourself really as well. Ultimately, all these energies are you. It's just a different source energy. So I'm going to just pull a power of thought before we go. It says, there is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We're all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge and awareness we have. So, yeah, I feel like that could be linked to this dominous gloom energy as well. So, This is the day that there's an opportunity to positively look at something and reap and plan and move forward. But some people can go back into that area of blaming why things didn't work out, why there hasn't been success, why there hasn't been abundance. And it's kind of the energies asking you to step out of that today. And yeah, there can be some interesting truths that coming through. The sun is going to reveal stuff to you, but those truths are ultimately going to allow you to grow. So, yeah, it can be hard listening to that, but it can also be, depending on who you are, it can be liberating and feel fantastic and like, thank goodness, finally I've worked it out. So, yeah, that's it, the message for the day. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Please take care. Thanks for joining me.